In this video, let's look at composition of functions in a slightly different manner. So in this one, we're given two graphs, one of f of x and one of g of x. And we're asked to find a variety of composition of functions of f with g. So let's start with the first one. When we're finding g of f of -1, what that really means is g of f of -1 means that we're finding g of, and I'm going to color code this a little bit, f of -1. Now here's why I'm color coding. This -1 right here, this is the x value. So working from the inside out as we do frequently in math, let's just find this quantity here in blue. Let's find f of -1. So x is -1. The f graph is this lower absolute value looking graph. At x equals -1, that would be here. It looks like f of x is 4. So at x equals -1, the f graph has a y value of 4. So let's write that. F of -1 is 4. So now we can plug that into what we're looking for here. F of -1 is a value of 4. Okay, now let's finish this part of the problem. G of 4, okay, so now our new x is x equals 4. So again, looking along the x-axis to x equals 4, but this time going to where the g graph lives. At x equals 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, g of x is 4. Oh, that's not confusing at all. G of x has a y value at x equals 4. G of x has a y value of 4. So our first answer would be 4. So here's what we're doing. The first number is the starting x value. Then we're going to plug that in to f to figure out, because it's the function that comes closest, so it's the function that comes on the right, we'll plug -1 into f, figure out what that is, and then plug that value into g. So saying that again, we'll take -1, we plug it into f, figure out what that is, and then take that whole value and plug it into g. Okay, let's try that again. Let's do another one. Let's do g of f of 0. So rewriting that, that's g of f of 0. So this means we're going to plug in x equals 0 and see what f gives us. So here's x equals 0. Now I'm going to the f graph because that's what comes first. So at x equals 0, it looks like f gives us 4. So let me erase this one because now we're interested in f of 0. Oh, did I say 4 again? I'm obsessed with 4s. It gives us 3. F of 0 gives us 3. Okay, so let's plug that in. So this will be g of f of 0 is 3. Okay, so our new input, we call them x's, is 3. All right, so let's see. And then we're going to figure out what value g has at x equals 3. So x equals 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that's back there at 0. Oh, I'm looking at f. Oh, easy mistake. X equals 1, 2, 3. I don't want f, I want g. Let's go up here. Oh, that is also at 3. The y value is 3. So g of 3 is 3. Okay, let's do another one. C. F of g of -1. So now this will be f is on the outside. Let's do g in green. And then -1 is our new x. Okay, so The x value we're looking at is x equals negative 1. Okay, so x equals negative 1. Now I don't want to go up here to 4. That was for f. I want to figure out g of negative 1. So at negative 1, g is 5. So g of negative 1 is 5. So now we're going to have f of 5. Okay, so now our new x, our new input, is 5. Okay, now we need to figure out what f equals when x is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F, that's this one, the absolute value looking one, at 5 is negative 2. Okay, and then finally, I think I have just enough room here for D. F of G of 4 means F of G of 4. Let's close those. So now our x value is 4. Okay, and we're looking to see what g gives us at x equals 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to fall for that again. Not going down to f. I want to go up to g. G is 4. Okay. So g of 4 is 4. So this will give us f of 4. So from this, our new x is 4. So, and we wanted to figure out what f is now. So x is 4. F down here is the negative 1.